Hey guys, and welcome to the first devlog of Project Justice, where today I'm going to go over the player systems that I created for this game. I've got my phone up here with me just to kind of go over the notes on what I made, because there are some things that I did make and I kind of just want to go off by. As I started making this project, I know that to be able to save time and resources, I need to have a base. And making it myself can be quite challenging and probably very time consuming. Now, I found a template on the Fab Marketplace that was made by some people, and they call themselves Infirma Games, and they made something called the free FPS template. This is a template that allows us to be able to create a first-person shooter like we want to, with the nice fluid animations that you see in modern shooters these days. And then I downloaded it, booted it up, made it into a project, and as you can see, it has all the characteristics of a basic first-person shooter, which is very nice and ideally what I need right now. The very first mechanic that I made that I could see that I needed to get done straight away was the stamina and stamina regen. Now, at first I was kind of going about it in a very complicated way, probably over-engineering it, and because I was trying to make it in a very complicated way, it just kind of became a bit too much to kind of make, and so I simplified it down and managed to make it to something that was quite easy actually, and now it works perfectly. The next thing I added was I added a simple health system to the game. I added health as a component that I could just implement onto the character and potentially future into AI to make my life so much more easier down the line. And it's great. And then finally I made the stun and arrest mechanic, which is the main pivotal point of what Project Justice is, as it's basically a cop game. Now, when I was making it, it was great and I got the stun system working, but when it came to the arrest mechanic, less so. I had encountered a bug where it wasn't casting properly, and I later then found out from the template that I was using that the AI that it was being used wasn't exactly geared up to be an actual proper AI. It was just more of dummy target practices that you can just shoot at, and that was it. And therefore what I did was I tried my very best to get it so it could actually cast properly, and I tried everything. I tried casting it on the blueprints, and I tried using a blueprint interface system. I found that the blueprint interface system worked pretty well and actually did manage to get it somewhat working. It's not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but it does the job and it actually does work. I think the fact that it's in its first iteration is probably exactly how I want it to be. And that's fine for now. But with all that, that's all the player's systems all done and ready to go. Of course, over time I will need to further improve upon it and polish it, but we've got a good base at the moment that I'm quite happy and proud of, and from here I can then start expanding and enlarging on all these mechanics and systems, and then possibly adding brand new things. But with that being said, that about does it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. If you found this useful, please leave a comment down below. Tell me what you think. Are you enjoying what I'm making so far? If not, tell me why. But with that, thanks all very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.